Morning, everybody. It's really sad to make an announcement like this. All right, I saw it yesterday, and I thought I'd just sit on it and think about it, and make a commentary about this today. You know, people like this, that what I'm about to tell you about, they really need to be eliminated. Okay, to be surgically removed off the earth. Okay, uh, so I want to talk about this incident. Actually, it happened this past Friday. Today's Monday, the 15th. Thank you for your time, by the way. Okay.
You've got mail.
Okay. Let me get my. Okay. Let me. All right. So this happened in Lancaster, Texas, which is a suburban area of Dallas. Let me fix this camera a little bit. Now, this is a little league football game, y'all. Okay. Where kids play, and I know it's competitive, but these kids are out there to have fun, not for somebody to get hurt. All right. Or an incident like this. So what happened was at this little league game, the referees is called made a bad call. Okay, an altercation was ensued. All right, that a fan actually got out on the field and talked to the coaches. I guess like at one point in time, the coaches, I guess they disagreed. The fan came out. All right, and confronted the coaches of the referee, and or a fight broke out, and then shots was rang out and all that, and shooting the referee, and the referee ended up getting killed. It's 43-year-old Mike Hickman. Okay, and from what everybody's talking about, he was a good dude. You know what I'm saying? That he was a devoted father. He was and husband. That he loved football, boxing. All right, so he probably get competed in that, or I don't know if had his kids in it or what. All right, but nevertheless, all from looking at the different articles, I saw about three or four of them. Everybody said that he's a good dude, and I read an article on the internet. Okay, this is actually CBS News. This thing made national news along with the local news. All right, yeah, over a bad call. The person or the assailant, and he's still at large to be found, and it's just a matter of time he will be found, was Aqib Talib. Okay, and his son was on the team from looking at the reports and all that. And he walked out on the field, according to reports, and pretty much initiated that altercation, okay, or that physical altercation. So I think that the coaches probably were upset about it, but according to reports that he initiated that. All right, he initiated that shooting as well, the fight and the shooting. Yeah, they had got parents and all that from their children. They were interviewing them, and they were crying and stuff like that because the man got shot, and also it's a concern because one of those kids could have got shot. What about the fans? All right, the mothers. That's very, very dangerous. Uh Aqib Talib had a brother, Aqib. Let's see here. Aqib, yeah. Aqib Talib had played 12 years in the NFL, went to Kansas University, uh, had a fairly solid career. I looked at some stats that he did, that he had, and also he won a Super Bowl with the Denver Broncos. They beat the Carolina Panthers that year. All right, and he was instrumental in that role. All right, his brother played cornerback. If you can remember, like back in the days when Tampa was fairly decent. All right. Uh, he was drafted in 2009. He played alongside with Rondé Barber. All right, which is Rondé Barber's from Virginia, actually. Shout out. Uh, that's my home state. But anyway, yeah. Um, And sadly, that's what happened. All right. I know sports could be very, very competitive. There's probably a lot of egos, like in sports with the fans. Some of the parents or whatever may have played, football or played basketball and all that. All right. Or, that type of thing. That's if they, whatever sport that they played. All right. And I know that a lot of these little leagues can be very, very competitive. In fact, my youngest son plays defensive tackle, and he's on it. We're trying to get on a team that those guys are so good. Like the guy, what it is he's good, but the guys that they had on the team, they come up together, and they're kind of already got things already set up, and he's got actually has a weight for a possible spot. So it's not like he ain't good. All right, my son already had, I think he had like 7 or 8 sacks. My son is what, 14 years old. All right, but he's transferred to another team, and so he has to wait. I'm thinking about 2 or 3 more weeks from when the season starts to get. But that's how things are competitive, even in little league or like during grade school sports. All right, they've had incidents like that before where fights break out. But I'm just thinking that even as parents, coaches, that we have certain examples to set. Yeah, there could be disagreements, but you understand? And then we wonder why the children are out of control. Okay? I think instead of, I will make videos about younger people doing stuff, but when I see older people, and some of these people are probably like 30, 40 years old, all right, 40 something years old, men, fighting and shooting or whatever in front of children. All right. I have a feeling there's something probably beyond that. All right. Probably some personal beef. All right. With this. Now, I done messed around and lost the train of thought. But we have certain examples to set. And also, like I say, it's the safety of those children, and not just about the parent. Okay. I mean, it was just over a bad call. The thing about it is, for a referee or for coaches and all that, some decisions that they make with these children, let's say if your child gets left off or whatever, they may not be popular. They're going to be some good calls and they're going to be some bad calls. All right. But I just think that it was very unfair for that man, all right, to lose his life over a bad call. So what does that's going to speak for? This rang out all across the country. So you can't bring your child to a game, okay, or you can't make a bad call, or you can't, if you make, it's a bad coach decision because a kid gets left out without worried about, a physical altercation or somebody getting shot. So there probably need to be some type of security. I'm pretty sure that it was probably organized at these games, okay, to consider that, at some point. And let me leave you with this. With all this stuff ringing out in different public places, it's going to seem like you can't really go nowhere, okay, without somebody having a gun looking for a reason to use it. I really, really feel sad for Mr. Hickman. Condolences goes out to his family, all right? And, man, let's just pray. I'll just say, so ridiculous stuff like this just, it could be minimized or just won't happen. All right, I don't want to, like I say, get too far off, and I got other things I got to do. I'm pretty sure you do. And, hey, thank you for your time. Subscribe, like, share, Cash App, $, Winston Spivey if you want to donate.